Welcome back, everybody, to the World of Juice Hoops channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Flashback rebuild here with the Los Angeles Lakers on NBA 2K22. I hope you guys are excited because we've got episode number 7 coming your way. I'm super excited because I'm just excited to record this series because I'm so curious of all the different draft class possibilities we could get. Like, at any moment, I mean, just last episode we got 1984, which is Charles Barkley, Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, all those guys. Now, spoiler alert, we didn't draft any of those guys. I tried my hardest, but I didn't draft any of them. I really tried to get Michael Jordan, but I couldn't get him. We may have to wait till he comes into free agency. But I'm just excited because of the possibilities of different classes we could get. We still have Kareem's draft class out here. We still have LeBron's draft class out here. We still have Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. We still have a ton. Kobe is still available on this list. Now, obviously, there are some busts. There are some classes in here that are duds. Though that's just adding to the fun, adding to the mystery. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. You know what? I don't want to wait anymore. Let's get right into it. I don't care about bringing up who's in the roster. We'll do all that after we get this done. I am so excited. Here's the wheel. We've got 1984 off the board now. 1984 would be right in between these two, but it's not there anymore. The wheel's getting smaller and smaller. We're 7 seasons in, 7 episodes in now. The wheel is getting smaller and smaller. Soon we're going to have so little that you won't even be able to tell how many we actually had. But without further ado, 3, 2, 1, let's spin the wheel now. What team are we going to get, or what draft class are we going to get? Oh, we're going to get a current one! 2021! Oh my god, we're getting a current draft class. That is insane. Okay. We are getting the rookies that are this year's rookies. So that's like Cade Cunningham and all those boys. That is actually insane. Wow, okay. All right, I probably could just use the historic, like the actual 2K draft classes, but I want to see if people have actually good draft classes for 2021. Our first actually most updated draft class. So we've got, oh wow, this one has 9,000 downloads. We gotta try it. It has 9,000 downloads. We've got oh, this one doesn't even have any real people. Oh, okay. I mean, we can use the historic 2K draft class if we really need to. There's somebody's got to have 2021 updated, right? You gotta think so. I'm excited that we actually got a real not a real draft class, a current one, something that's actually going on right now. So there's a couple that have some decent downloads on them. Not a whole lot with a lot of updates, which kind of worries me a little bit. This one's got 2,079, so let's check this one out. Hopefully it has actual real players in it. It doesn't. Okay, so this one still doesn't. Am I going to have to use the historic one for this? Oh, they don't even have they have up to 2020. Are we not going to be able to use Cade Cunningham and stuff? We got to be able to use Cade Cunningham, right? 2021. We're not going to have a problem with 2022 because 2022 is the one that we're going up right now. Let's see. What's another one that has a lot of downloads? This one has 658 with 6 updates. Does this have real people? Okay, we've got actual real people, so this is a good one. We got Cade, Evan Mobley, Jalen Green, Ayo Dosunmu, Jonathan Kuminga, Herbert Jones, Josh Giddey, Franz Wagner, Scotty Barnes is here as well. Okay. This is promising. This has got actual real people in it. We probably will use this one. This one seems to be fine. I'm thinking this one looks okay. This one looks good enough. All right, that's good. Now, with all that being taken care of, let's actually get into what we're doing in this episode, which is taking a look at the roster. We've got Kevin Durant, who's gone up to a 90 overall. He has played 2 seasons. This is entering his 3rd year in the league. He's averaged about the same amount of points each year. I'm expecting him to go up a little bit more. Probably not too much because we also got this guy named Steph Curry, who had his rookie year last year, won Rookie of the Year, and averaged 23.5 points per game, shot really well from the three-point line, 46%. I'm expecting him to take a big jump. Other than that, I'm really not expecting much out of anybody. Maybe we get something out of Johnny Flynn coming off the bench. Maybe we get something out of John Green. I don't know at this point. We might trade John Green for a draft pick. I don't really know. Speaking of draft picks, this is what our draft pick situation is looking like. It is very, very good. Now, I am a little bit concerned now that we know the draft class. We have 3 first-round picks. I don't know what they're going to be. I can't really predict that because we got the Hawks, the Pelicans, and the Raptors. I don't really know what situation they're in with their rosters, so they could be good, they could not be. I don't really know. But we have a lot of flexibility. We have 2 first-round picks, or 3 first-round picks next year. I forgot we had an extra one. Then we have 1 in 30, 1 in 31, and then 1 in 32. So we have a lot of flexibility to be able to move around the draft board if we want to. Maybe we package up John Green in one of these picks. Oh, we can't trade him until December, whatever. But maybe we'd package up John Green in one of these first-round picks, and we're able to get another draft pick for next year or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities. I've decided that I'm not going to trade Leslie Watts unless it is like absolutely dire that we have to trade him, because this poor guy has been on our team 3 separate times. 4 separate times. He was here as a rookie. Then we went into the next season, his second year. We traded him halfway through the year. We brought him back in free agency and then traded him again halfway through the year. Then he played a whole season in Orlando, and now he's back. He's been in the league 4 years, and he's been on our team 4 separate times. So poor Leslie Watts, I think he's been through enough, unless it's like 2 first-round picks that I cannot pass up, like it has been the previous 2 times we traded him. Unless that's the scenario, then I'm not going to move on from him. I feel bad that we've traded him so many times. He's got to have some sort of stability in his life, and I think being in LA, he's going to have that. Now, I may move him to shooting guard to be our backup shooting guard, because we have Johnny Flynn already as a backup point guard, and I feel like Leslie Watts could be useful he's a good player, so I feel like he could be useful as a backup shooting guard. And I think he might be our second best shooting guard. Whoops, I went to the things. Okay, so shooting guards, he's our starting shooting guard. He's better than Daquan. Okay, I'm fine with that. I don't hate that he's better than Daquan. Then we got Kevin Durant, Jalen Green, or Josh Green, excuse me, and Clyde Bellamy. So our center position's kind of weak, which is why I'm kind of looking in the draft class. Maybe we go for Evan Mobley, move him to power forward. We could get Sengun. This class really doesn't have like a big man. It doesn't have a big, it's more of the guard-centric class, which we could go for Scotty Barnes. I love Scotty Barnes. He's one of my favorite players in real life at this stage, so I love Scotty Barnes. Franz Wagner actually turned out to be one of the best prospects in this class. So he could be it. I mean, we could go with somebody like Jalen Green at the top of the class, or we could take a developmental guy like Jonathan Kuminga or Herb Jones. Or we could go down here and get like Jalen Suggs or Davion Mitchell, one of these 2 guys, Zaire Williams. There's a lot of good options here, a lot of good options. I think my favorite option right now is Scotty Barnes. But with all that being said, now we have a new look draft class, or not new draft class, we have a new look rotation with Curry, Watts, Durant, Josh Green, and Bellamy. I think this team's good enough to make the playoffs just on the backs of Durant and Curry. Other than that, I don't think we can make it very far in the playoffs because we don't really have a lot of depth, a lot of good depth. I think Durant and Curry can do something this year. I don't know how much they can do, but I think they can do something. But now that we've gotten all that done, we've picked the draft class, we have taken a look at the lineup, taken a look at the roster. I think it's time to simulate to the All-Star draft and see how this team's doing through the first basically half of the season. I'll see you guys there. Make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I really do. Love when you guys click on these videos. And yeah, have a good time. And I'll see you guys at the All-Star Draft. All right, so we are here. February 6th is the date. Well, technically it's February 5th. I haven't simulated to the All-Star Draft yet. But we are first in the conference right now, 38-14, battling the Pelicans for the first seed, which isn't good because the Pelicans, we have one of their picks, I think, right? The Pelicans were one of the teams that we had to pick. Yeah, we do. So their pick's going to be bad. Unless they have a complete fall off, their pick's going to be bad. Good news is we could package that and Josh Green for a player or for a potential draft, another draft pick later on in the franchise. Luckily, we have 3 more first-round picks next year, so we can do this whole cycle again next year. We need to check and see where the Hawks and the Raptors are sitting in the standings right now. So if we go to the Western Conference, the Raptors are the 2 seed, but the Hawks fighting for a playoff spot, at least a play-in spot. So Hawks are bad, or at least not as good as the other 2 teams that we have, but the Raptors and the Pelicans are both pretty decent. And we're sitting pretty good right now. First seed, we won our first, let's go back up here and check. We won our first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. We went 8-0 to start the season before we lost our first game to the Kings. Stats on the year so far, Kevin Durant went up. That's what I thought he would do. Averaged about 29 points per game. He's starting to develop, ladies and gentlemen. He's at a 91. He's starting to become something. We're going to have to pay him, but he's starting to become something. He's averaging about 9 rebounds a game, 6 assists. Steph Curry, a little bit down from what he was doing. Just a tad bit down because he's passing more. He's averaging more assists per game, probably 2 Kevin Durant. But he's still shooting really, really well, 49% from the field, shooting 44% from the three-point line. So he's doing really, really well. Leslie Watts at shooting guard, starting shooting guard, averaging about 15. So a little bit less than what he's doing, but he's not taking as many shots because in Orlando, he was the man. But here in LA, he's the 3rd guy. So he's not doing as much, but he's doing all right. He's doing what I expected him to do. Johnny Flynn off the bench, getting some good bench minutes, averaging 13 points per game. I love having Johnny Flynn coming off the bench here. Daquan as the backup shooting guard, averaging about 5, but he's probably not getting a whole lot of minutes. John Green, averaging about what he does. He had a really good year in year 3, but other than that, he's doing about what he does normally. Getting a lot of boards at 6'5", playing power forward, very undersized power forward, but he's getting a lot of boards, and he's doing his thing. That's what the Lakers are looking like. Let's take a look at the league leaders. So Chris Paul still killing the game out here, 36 points per game. He is a menace to society. Then you got Chris Webber. John Stockton actually up there, not averaging a whole lot of assists. I mean, 8 assists is really good, but 29 points. John Stockton must be carrying this team. Then Kevin Durant's in 4th. Lou Williams is dominating. Michael Jordan, obviously you figured Michael Jordan would be in the top 10 scoring. Then you got Bob Boozer. I wonder if he's going to be a captain for the 5th straight year. Will Chamberlain actually 10th. He's kind of dropped down. I guess Penny Hardaway took over the scoring for that team. Anything crazy? Monta Ellis is here at 19.5. Nothing really that wild. Let's take a look at the All-Star draft. Let's see who's going to be captains and who made the All-Star team and all the good stuff. So if we get here, start the All-Star draft. It's not Team Boozer or Team Bob. That is interesting. Why does it say Team West and Team East? Does that mean that you can only draft guys that play in the Western Conference? No, because Team East just drafted Penny Hardaway, who's in the Western Conference. So okay, I don't know if it matters, but so Chris Paul drafted Kevin Durant, so we get another All-Star for Kevin Durant, Bob Boozer, Andrew Bynum, and Lou Williams as the starters. Then you got Mike Conley, Joakim Noah, Al Horford, David Lee, Kelvin Jefferson, Fred Newman, and John Stockton poking his head out there. Then on Team Chris Webber, you got him, Wilt Chamberlain, Vin Baker, Penny Hardaway, and Allen Houston, along with Harden, Jordan, Griffin, Monta Ellis, Hakeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley, and Larry Black. So no Steph Curry. But Michael Jordan makes it as a bench player. That's weird to see. I know he's young and he's only a rookie, but that's weird to see Michael Jordan as a bench player in the All-Star game. We have, not All-Star teams. I want to see awards. Here we go. Award races. Chris Paul's leading MVP, but then you got Kevin Durant right there. Wilt Chamberlain, Bob Boozer, and Chris Webber. Rookie of the Year going to John Stockton so far. Then Barkley, then Jordan. Jordan's only in 3rd for Rookie of the Year so far. Sam Bowie doing pretty well, averaging a double-double. 6th Man of the Year so far, not going to anybody on our team. Not even like Johnny Flynn, which is weird. Defensive Player of the Year, obviously, Wilt Chamberlain is going to be killing the game for a while. And then Most Improved, we don't have anybody on this one, so that's interesting. We only got one chance for an award, that's MVP. I think Kevin Durant has a good shot at it. We'll have to wait and see what he does the rest of the season, but that's going to do it for this little portion. I'll see you guys at the awards when we find out if we are the #1 seed or not, and if we find out Kevin Durant won MVP. Here we are at the awards, and Chris Paul did hold on to the MVP throughout the second half of the season. But if you take a look at the top of the screen, we had a tremendous post-All-Star week season. We stayed in first place, and we lost barely any games. We dominated. But Chris Paul averaging 36 points per game, about 10 assists. He wins MVP. Charles Barkley wins Rookie of the Year, so he passed both John Stockton. Well, he passed John Stockton, but he was still ahead of Michael Jordan. Charles Barkley takes it home. Then you got Clint McCoy winning Sixth Man of the Year. Wilt Chamberlain takes home another Defensive Player of the Year. How many is that now for Wilt? It's got to be 4 or 5, right? He's taken home almost every one he's been in. He's got 4 DPOYs, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So he's won it 4 straight years, back to back to back to back. He won an MVP last season. So good for him. Good for Wilt. He's killing the game right now. And then Wesley Matthews wins Most Improved. Sebastian Graham wins Coach of the Year. That's probably us. And then, yeah, our second Executive of the Year award. We've been snubbed for 2 seasons, but now we win Executive of the Year again, our second one. You love to see it. All NBA teams, you got Chris Paul, Hardaway, Durant, Weber, and Chamberlain on the first team. Stockton, Jordan, Boozer, Barkley, and Bowie on the second team. That's all rookies, except for Bob Boozer. That's crazy on the second team. That just shows you how good this class is. Michael Jordan's already an 87. Third team is Lou Williams, Martell Webster, Vin Baker, Blake Griffin, and Hakeem. The all-defensive team. Here's the all-defensive team. And then the second team, Kevin Durant makes it. Okay. All-rookie team is who you'd think they'd be. Second team, here's the second team. And then we're back to the all-NBA team. So we are the 1 seed. Stats on the season for us, Durant just absolutely had a phenomenal season. I knew he'd go up. I wasn't sure how many points he'd go up because we do have Curry, but at a 91 overall, he is just destroying the game right now. 9 rebounds a game, 6 assists. Curry's killing the game too. He shot 48% from the field. He shot 44% from 3. He's doing his thing. Leslie Watts is killing the game as well. Johnny Flynn's doing amazing. Otis Thorpe played okay for us. He, in his rookie season, did okay. Then you got John Green, who did his thing, averaging 13 rebounds a game. Daquan Cook didn't go up any points. He went down a lot because he's not the starter anymore, but he did all right. That's some good bench minutes, I guess. I mean, it obviously worked because we're the 1 seed. But league leaders, we saw Chris Paul. Chris Webber did his thing, averaging 32 points per game and 14 rebounds. Then Durant finished 3rd in the scoring. We're going to have somebody who leads the league in scoring one time. Chris Paul will start to fatigue. He's already 25, so he will start to fatigue. Not right now, but it's going to happen. We're going to have somebody. Jordan actually made it to the top 5 in the scoring. Stockton's still here, which still surprised me. 8 assists for John Stockton and 29 points per game. I mean, that's pretty crazy. And the Suns have had Penny Hardaway and Wilt Chamberlain be pretty consistent in the top 10 in scoring since they've entered the league. There's Steph Curry. But NBA standings, where did the Pelicans? Pelicans finished 2nd, so we're going to have a bad pick with them. The Raptors finished 2nd, so we're going to have a bad pick with them. But the Hawks, oh, the Hawks made in the play-in. Okay, I was hoping the Hawks were a lottery team. They are not. They are in the play-in. And will they lose? Will they even make the actual playoffs? They didn't. They got bumped in the first round of Brooklyn. So does that mean we do have a lottery team? I don't know. I don't know. We might have to move some of those picks, though, because they're not going to be good. Our pick, we don't even have our pick. We have, if we go to our... actually, we can't because the trade deadline's over. So we'll have to take a look at the end of the offseason. But we're taking on the Nuggets, who have Alejandro Ortiz. They're the team that got James Harden. Okay, so they took Harden, or no, we took Curry. They took Harden. I'm pretty sure that's no. Did it go the other way? Oh yeah, it did go the other way because we were trying to get the #1 pick to get Curry, but we got the 2nd pick. They took Harden. We took Curry. Okay, I got it. J.J. Palmer, Charles Barkley, who has the Rookie of the Year. They got a good foundation here with Harden and Barkley. But we got a good foundation, obviously, with Curry and Durant. Let's see if we can take home this series. Game 1 goes to L.A. Game 2, also to L.A. Ooh, Denver takes Game 3. They take Game 4. They're fighting back. We take Game 5. And we take Game 6. All right, but we're going up against a pretty tough team in Wilt Chamberlain and Penny Hardaway. This is going to be a rough one because we don't have the center play that Wilt Chamberlain brings. But we do have the point guard play. And we have Kevin Durant. So is Kevin Durant the mismatch? I hope so. Game 1 is an LA win. Game 2 is a Laker win. Game 3 is a Suns win. Game 4 is a Laker win. Game 5 is a Suns win. And we take them. All right, we take them in 6, just like we took Denver. We're going a lot of games here. It's going to wear our guys out, but we're finally taking on the Pelicans in the conference final. Only our 2nd time ever in the conference finals in this series. They have Mike Conley, DeMar DeRozan, Jamal Mashburn, Bailey Howell and Lewis Walker. This is a really, really well-built team. I'm kind of scared, mainly because Jamal Mashburn has developed into a decent scorer. I'm kind of scared that this team could take us out. I don't know. I don't want to play the game. Game 1 is a Laker win. Game 2 is also a Laker win. Game 3 is a Laker win. And we just swept the Pelicans, and we're making our first ever finals appearance going up against the Magic. Our first ever finals appearance. Kevin Durant and Steph Curry really are those guys. They are killing the game. And this team made the finals? Clint McCoy, who was the 6th man of the year, but now he's starting. Carl Purdue, Alex Mayo, Marvin Williams, and Al Horford. They don't have a single guy over 85. We have 2. And Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. I think this is a lock for a championship. Our first ever championship of the series could be coming 7 years in. I did not see this coming at all. Game 1. Magic win. Game 2, Lakers win. Game 3, Lakers win. Game 4, Lakers win. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. How are the box scores going? Let's go to game 1. So Curry dropped 32 and 6 in game 1. Kevin Durant had 22, 5, and 4. Then game 2, Durant had 44, 6, and 5, and Curry had 24, 5, and 17. Game 3, Durant dropped 35, 7, and 8. Curry had 20. Yeah, I mean, we're just, these two guys we've built dominated. Then Curry had 34, 12. Durant had 33, 10, and 6 in game 4. It's game 5. Lakers lead 3-1 over the Magic in the series. We're at home in the, I want to call it the Staples Center because that's what it has been called, but I think it's the Crypto Arena now or something. We're into the 4th quarter. We're up by 4, up by 3. Oh, this is a tight one. This is going down to the wire. A minute 35 to go. 46 seconds left. Let's jump in and play this game. We're up 121 to 116. Oh, we're jumping in, no doubt about it. This is our team. We're not giving up any possessions here. Johnny Flynn's in and he's got 21. What a Game 5 performance. Oh, that's the corner. That's Clint McCoy. Oh, Clint McCoy. Okay, I'm a little worried now. We got this. Just get the ball in Kevin Durant's hands. He's got 37, 39, 8 and 7, Kevin Durant. This is why we've spent everything to get you. Oh my God. Kevin Durant's killing the game right now. And McCoy thinks he's the god trying to drive in. He does cause a foul. He'll shoot 2. Brings it within 3. And he's probably going to bring it within 2 here, and he does. Who do I want at the line? Do I want Curry, or why is Curry playing power forward? What is this lineup? Oh, that's not good. Get that rebound. Get that block. Oh, he tied the game. Okay, we got to call a timeout. I don't know what this lineup is looking like. Curry's playing power forward for some reason. No. Okay, point guard, I want Curry. So we'll take power forward, Otis Thorpe. Power forward, you. Johnny Flynn can play shooting guard. Durant's playing small forward. You can play, actually we'll play Bellamy at center. All right, we get our new lineup in here. Give me Durant or Curry, doesn't matter who. We can't fumble this game. At home. Give that to Flynn. Oh, they're playing tight on Curry, but not tight enough. Steph Curry! No, Curry! You missed the layup. I trusted you, Steph. I should have gave it to Durant, or should have took the 3, either one. Come on, I can't choke this. I'm not that bad at the game. Oh, McCoy, Clint McCoy, 6th man of the year, Clint McCoy. He's going to hold for final shot. We're either going to overtime or they're going to win the game. He missed it. I have one more timeout. Could we win the NBA Finals, win the championship on a last-second shot? Who do we give it to? Do we give it to Curry or Durant? We give it to the man who's carried us this entire season, Kevin Durant. It's green! Ah! Oh my God! What a way! If Mike Breen was here, he'd be saying, bang, bang! Oh my God, that's a double bang right there. I cannot believe what I just witnessed. A minute. Look at the boy, Kevin Durant. A minute, or not a minute. 1 second. 1.3 seconds is what I wanted to say. At the buzzer, Kevin Durant with the dagger to win the final. Not just to go on and like go to another game, to win the championship. Kevin Durant had his Michael Jordan moment. Oh my God, and he greened it too. I mean, all the haters who might think we spent way too much to draft Kevin Durant, it's worth it now. I mean, no matter what else happens, we could not win another championship in the Kevin Durant era, but now that we've gotten this one, and he's the one who got us it, he carried us this entire season, he carried us through the playoffs, and he got the game winner, the dagger to win the game at the buzzer. He's got to be Finals MVP. It's got, yep, it is. Kevin Durant, the Durantula, takes home a ring. His first ring as a Laker. His first ring in his career at this point in this altered universe. Oh my God, what a shot. The dagger to win the finals. What an absolute ending to the game. I am just like smiling from ear to ear, not head to head. That's weird. But Durant averaged 42, not average, he scored 42, 8, 7, and 4 in the game. Johnny Flynn was next with 21, 5, and 2. Curry had 17 and 13. Leslie Watts had 17. John Green had 10 and 5. Otis Thorpe had 8, 6, and 2. Tucker had 7 and 8. I mean, this was just a fairy tale season. An absolute fairy tale season, and it was capped off with a Kevin Durant dagger, and we've won an NBA championship. We finally have a championship, ladies and gentlemen. What a season. What an absolute season. I've got to go to the front office and look at my profile right now. Or not this, I can't see my manager. Oh, there's the edit GM. So we got to go to the, let's go to the portfolio first. 1 championship, 5 playoff appearances in 7 seasons, and 2 executive of the years. And then if we go to my trophy case, there it is, a Larry O'Brien and 2 executive of the years. Oh man, a Larry O'Brien. We will forever have that Larry O'Brien in the series. That was amazing. What a shot. What an absolute shot. Oh my, it couldn't have been any better. It literally could not have been any better. We don't have, oh, we do have a lottery pick because of Atlanta. Okay, I'll take it. Now we got to watch it because now we have a lottery pick. So, oh my God, I cannot, I'm still shaking over that pick. I was going to go with Curry, but then I was like, you know what? This is Kevin Durant's team right now. We're going to give it to Durant. If he misses it, we go to overtime. It's not like we would have had any bad things happen. We just had to play extra minutes, but he didn't miss it. He will forever go down in Laker history. If he only wins 1 championship, Laker fans in this series will remember Kevin Durant hitting the game winner to clinch the championship. At the buzzer, too. My God, it's poetry. You couldn't have written anything better. Oh, we fall to 9 with the Laker pick, or with the Atlanta pick. Now we don't have to watch anymore. That sucks. So we end up having, the Bucks have the number 1 pick. We end up with the 9th pick. We also have the 27th and 28th overall picks. So that is very interesting. Okay. We can make something happen with those picks, though. So if we trade John Green and we package the 28th overall pick from the Pelicans, what could we get done with that? 11 offers. We could get... Ooh, what's that say? We could get the 20, or we could get the 8th pick, so we'd have 8th and 9th. Right? We'd have 8th and 9th from the Kings, plus another pick next year. I don't mind that. You know what? I don't know if I hate that or not. It'd be interesting to see if they'd pay him. I don't know if they would pay John Green. But getting both 8 and 9, plus 27 we still have. We could use pick 9 and then pick 27 to maybe trade up to like the top 5 to maybe get like Scotty Barnes or something. I don't hate this. John Green, you've been a solid player for us for 5 seasons, a solid power forward for us. And if in free agency they don't sign you and stuff and you want to come back, I'm totally cool with that. I'd love to have you on the team. But if we could package this pick and this pick, could we get a top 5 pick? 2 first-round picks could get us what? Could they get us a top 5? Pick 18. 2 first-round picks can't get us a pick? Come on. Let me take these picks off. So, who was top 5? The Bucks had a top 5 pick. They had the number 1 pick. What about 4? So, Philly has 4. And we can't get 4. Okay, what about if I do a manual trade? If we go to... No, let's actually start with 3. So, Philly has 4. The Knicks have 3. So, if I give you pick 9 and pick 27, they're not willing to do that. What about if I have a player, too? I could give you Leslie Watts. What about Bellamy? Clyde Bellamy? That doesn't get it done. But I do have a pick in 2032 that you might like. No. What about a pick in 2030 that you might like? The Knicks have agreed to the offer. So we have now pick 3 and pick 8 in the NBA draft. Pick 3 and pick 8. We also have pick 30 as well. Wait, do we have both Knicks picks? Oh, Kings. I was going to say, I thought we had both of the Knicks picks. That would have been crazy. Well, it's time to go to the NBA draft. Are we going to take Scotty Barnes? Is that the move? I think that might be the move, depending on who goes. I mean, obviously, Scotty Barnes could go. But depending on who's here, if Cade's there, we might take him. And then have to figure out, or Jalen Green. That could be. We could get Jalen Green and Barnes. That would fill out our 2 positions of need. Because now we need a power forward and we obviously needed a shooting guard. So I wouldn't hate Jalen Green and Scotty Barnes, but it's all up to who the 2 teams in front of us take. And there you go. Jalen Green goes number 1 to the Bucks. A little bit of a shocker. And Cade Cunningham goes to the Spurs. Now we're up. And this is where it gets interesting. Because Evan Mobley's here. Cade Cunningham's not here. Why are they... Can I take Jalen Green? Why are they still... It's like glitched out or something. I was going to say, can I take Jalen Green? Okay. So, Scotty Barnes is here, but he's a little bit lower on the board. I think he might be there at 8 when we fall to him. I think the obvious move is to take Evan Mobley. So, let's take Evan Mobley. I can't... Oh, it's because I'm in scouting, not in process. Okay, it's not glitched. That's just me being dumb. Okay, so unless somebody jumps up and reaches for Scotty Barnes because they know he's good, I think we take Evan Mobley here with the 3rd pick, or the 4th pick, excuse me. Is it the 3rd pick? It's the 3rd pick, right? I don't know. Evan Mobley. Now we've got Chris Duarte going top 5 in the draft. That's crazy. Franz Wagner goes. We figured he would go pretty high because he's really good. The Warriors take Jonathan Kuminga, which is funny because they took Jonathan Kuminga in real life. No! The Heat take Scotty. Okay. Okay. We gotta do something here. We gotta do something here. We gotta try and trade for Scotty because that's who I wanted. That's who I wanted. So let's go to Miami and talk to the Heat about taking Scotty Barnes. Where's he at? Give me Scotty. Where's he at? What in the heck? Give me Scotty Barn. I know you can trade for players because I've done it before. There he is. Please let me have Scotty Barnes. What if I offer this? Will they just offer me Scotty Barnes right off the rip? No, they'll offer me David Lee and Atkins. So I can't just go straight for Scotty. Was I on the right team? I was on the Heat, right? Yeah, I'm on the Heat, but I can't trade for Scotty just yet. That's dumb. Why can't I not trade for him? Can I go to the... Like, if I go to the Warriors, can I trade for Kuminga? No, I can't trade for him either. Why did they take him? They were... I wanted to take him so bad. Who's here? We got to get somebody that we could possibly trade to the Heat to replace him. There's obviously a lot of good players here. Do we just take Ayo Dosunmu? I mean, he's a shooting guard. If anything, we could use Dosunmu on the team. Let's take Dosunmu. If we do need to... If we can't get Scotty, then we'll just use Dosunmu on the team. Let's go to the user pick that we have here. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're in the second round and there's not really anybody good here. Homer Kent, Tim Perkins. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody even real. So let's just simulate the end of the draft, and we probably won't even sign the guy that they take. So Jalen Green, Evan Mobley's the highest rated player in the class at 83. I still can't believe Green went #1 over Cade. That's crazy. But Scotty went 1 higher to us. Maybe we should have traded up a little bit. That could be on me. I'll see. I'll see what they do. Yeah, we're not signing Floyd Meeks, but we'll sign Mobley and Dosunmu. Yep, everybody's accepting their player options. That's awesome. We don't have to pay Kevin Durant just yet. We will have to pay him soon, but we don't have to pay him just yet. I'll offer you and you. Other guys, they can leave. All right. So let me get to the trades. Let me get to the proposed the trade. Let's go to Miami. We're not messing around here. Miami Heat, Scotty Barnes. He cannot be traded for 29 days. Come on. Why are they killing me like this? Whatever. Weber's here is restricted. Jamal Mashburn is here. So what are our team needs? We need a... We have a point guard and a backup, so we don't need a point guard. We have a shooting guard and a backup, so we don't need a shooting guard. We need a backup small forward, and we need center play. So backup small forward and center play. So center's not really a lot of good options here. Sean Bradley is unrestricted, which is nice. We don't have to worry about somebody trying to go in and take him. Can we get him on the cheap? 2-year deal. I don't want to pay him so much money. That's a lot of money for Sean Bradley. And then a backup small forward, which could be like Lucas Torres, but he's restricted. CJ Miles could come back. We've had CJ Miles on a couple of different occasions. Yeah, 2 different seasons we've had CJ. He's bounced around the league a lot. Poor CJ. This guy, Derek Byers, is restricted. Chris Slaughter's not, but I think we have his rights, don't we? We have something like that. Do we? No, the Pelicans just, yeah, they have the best offer. They're probably going to match anything, even if they don't have the best offer. So we're not going to even focus on, what's his face, on Jamal Mashburn. I need a backup center, too. I guess we could just go for a guy that we had already, like one of you guys or something. Do we have one of you guys already? I don't even know. Let's just decline all the rights on these guys. We don't need those guys anymore. But we are agreeing on these 3 guys so far. Lucas Torres has decided, oh, the 76ers matched the offer. And the Timberwolves matched the offer on the other dude. So, great. Fantastic. I hate messing with restricted guys. Chaney Fry and Sean Bradley are both so far here. So we need to go and get another. Let's just offer CJ. A 1-year minimum for CJ Miles, man. That's crazy. All right, so what's the team looking like now? Do we have our play? We have our players. We have a lot of centers because these 2 guys were offered the qualifying extension. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have enough players. Next season, we're going to have to trade for Scotty Barnes. It's got to happen. Next episode, Kevin Durant's up to a 94. Curry's up to a 91. Mobley's an 83. Bradley's even going up. Flynn's going up. Dosunmu's a 78. All right, I'm liking what this team is. And we won a championship with Curry and Durant by themselves, basically. So, I mean, adding Evan Mobley and possibly adding Scotty Barnes, if we can get the trade, it'd just be chef's kiss. This is obviously our most successful season because we won a championship. But we don't have an MVP just yet. We don't have a league MVP as of right now. So NBA history, season awards. We started right here in 2021. First one was Russ Chandler, then Andrew Bynum, then Chris Paul took it 3 straight years, then Chamberlain broke that up, and then Chris Paul took it again this past season. Rookie of the years, we have had 2 back-to-back Rookie of the years, Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. Then 6th man of the year, we haven't had any of that. Defensive player of the year, it has been all Wilt Chamberlain, basically. Most improved, haven't had any of that. All NBA teams, we've had some all NBA team players. Coach of the year, we've had 2 times with Sebastian Graham. Good for you. And then we go to championships, and we've only won one. We have only won... Where is our... How do you go to team history? Champion... Oh, past... Duh, it's right there. I'm an idiot. So the past champions have been the Suns, the Heat, the Sixers, the Grizzlies, Pistons twice, and then us. Look how many times the Grizzlies made it. 1, 2, 3, 4 straight years. But they only took home one of them. And to be fair, they probably should have taken home at least one of these, but Bob Boozer was in the way. But that's going to do it for this episode. Season number 7 is wraps. Episode number 7 is also wraps. And we've got a future ahead of us. We've got a bright, bright future. Evan Mobley, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. Quickly before the episode's over, just hear me out. What is it going to take to get Scotty? Is he even available? He's not. Come on, you stole him from me. You outright stole him from me. Give me what I want. Scotty Barnes. I'll throw you Ayo Dosunmu because that's who I was going to take anyway. Or that's who I took to replace him. Let's throw in that Pelicans pick because that is probably going to be a pretty good one. I'll throw in the 2031 Lakers pick. What does that say? Scotty Barnes is someone we consider untouchable. Oh, no. Scotty, I wanted you on the team. I was 1 pick away. I was 1 pick away. I don't think we're going to get him. I think it's just impossible. It's just impossible to trade for Scotty. I could give up another pick, but I don't really want to. We will be denied Scotty Barnes. 1 pick, it's all we needed. 1 pick is what... I didn't know they were going to take him. I would have traded up if I knew that. But it's all right. We move on. We have Evan Mobley. He's going to hopefully be Rookie of the Year for us. But that's going to do it for this episode. Season number 7's over. I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Main channel link is in the description down below if you want to go check that out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.